Greetings everyone, my name is Buddy Salah. I am the marketing lead for Akupara Games, and today I have the distinct honor of celebrating Akupara's 6th anniversary with each of you at the Mix Next 2022. I didn't realize that would rhyme when I wrote it in the script. I promise that we have a ton of really great announcements, so let's get right into it. Up first, I want to talk about some upcoming content for some of your favorite Akupara games. You know, when we announced GRIME for the Nintendo Switch, a ton of Xbox and PlayStation fans got in our mentions and were like, please, please bring it to our consoles too. So, hey, it's coming to your consoles as well. Next video. Players have been asking to actually sit down and play the card game Warlock since Cardboard Kings released, so I'm honestly just really glad that we get to show it off to each and every one of you in 2022. All right, next video. The Darkside Detective is one of my favorite games to have worked on, and I can't wait for you guys to check out the final bonus case. Now, I need to pass things off to myself because I'm narrating the next video. Buddy, why don't you take us away?
Oh, why, thank you. Hello, everyone. It's me, Buddy, whom you just saw a second ago, the very cool, not lamed game developer in front of the green screen. Now, you just saw a sweet trailer, but we wanted to deliver some meat and potatoes for some of our titles too. Let's dive deep into some gameplay, shall we? I'd like to introduce you to Solarius, the second of 6 playable characters in Astrea 6-sided oracles. In this dice deck building roguelike, you'll chart a path through the ruins of a lost civilization, growing more and more powerful as you win battles and make allies on your quest to purify a star goddess. Now, Solarius is, well, you know, he's a beefcake. He's a himbo. Look at those muscles, look at those guns. His whole deal is about pumping up. He's gonna smash the competition, right? He's a berserker, he's a barbarian. And just like all the other oracles, Solarius has a unique set of dice that he can add to his dice pool, and a unique set of virtues that activate when he takes corruption damage. So you can see that his final virtue, the one that activates when he's almost fully corrupted, deals a whopping 8 purification to an enemy over 2 hits. That kind of thing is insanely good in Astrea, but it only activates when you're on the brink of corruption. And that's a big part of Solarius's Berserker theme. No pain, no gain. Vendetta, for instance, is a buff that increases the amount of corruption Solarius takes, but it also gives him 1 in power each time he takes that corruption damage, which increases the amount of purification he deals. So basically, he takes more corruption and deals more purification, right? Like the epitome of pain and gain. Well, if he's going to ascend to the final stages of the game and face down the most powerful bosses, Solarius is going to have to take damage in order to deal damage. But that's not to say he's just going to sit around and take all that corruption lying down. In fact, Solarius has a number of powerful defensive tools to keep himself from getting decayed. For instance, the Indigo Soul buff, which prevents the next time Solarius would lose a heart and heals him to full instead. Invigorating Punch and Anchor Push, on the other hand, will heal Solarius during the beatdown process, which mitigates some of that risk in his risk-reward playstyle. Solarius isn't just a meathead though, because he's got some tricks up his sleeve too. Take a look at this die, for instance, which applies a debuff called Wave to an enemy. Wave is like a bomb, exploding the moment one of your foes is fully purified, and you can stack it higher and higher and higher, and then when it triggers, boom. The wave explodes and purifies all targets on the field for the amount of wave it had. Much of the time, this is going to cause massive damage to your opponent and massive healing for you and your sentinels. Okay, but the really special thing about Wave is its interactions with other dice. Refreshing Headbutt, for instance, purifies an enemy for a small amount, but will also refresh all of your virtues if you have enough Wave on the target, which, you know, is just incredibly powerful. Maelstrom Impact deals scaling damage based on the amount of Wave a target has, and Wave Crasher just says, if an enemy has any Wave, activate it. Getting one of those glorious chain reaction waves is a huge, huge highlight of Astrea, and I'm sure I'll be seeing, you know, plenty of clips to that effect on Twitch when the game releases. Anyway, that's about all the time I have for Solarius in today's Oracle Spotlight. If you'd like to learn more about Astrea and Solarius's workout regimen, please feel free to wishlist us on Steam. Otherwise, I think I'll kick things back to...
If you want to play some more Solarius yourself, the demo will go live after the showcase. But for now, let's take a look at something completely new. Sorry We're Closed is the newest Akupara game, but we're going to be talking about that one a little bit more in the future. For now, I want to leave you with one simple question. What fate a slug cat?
A new world awaits. As the downpour arrives, a rebirth blossoms and thrives. New creatures, both predator and prey. Each one bearing new gifts and exploring unfamiliar lands. To survive alone is foolish. A pack has its place at the top of the food chain. Yet fresh challenges will make the expedition insurmountable. This ruined landscape, these viewless monstrosities, and undiscovered mysteries provide the slug cat new journeys, new companions, new hope. What fate a slug cat?
That wraps up the Akupara Games Mix Publisher Showcase. Thank you so much to everyone at the Mix for the opportunity. And for anyone looking for any of the videos that we debuted today, they are viewable now on the Akupara Games YouTube channel. Thank you so much for celebrating 6 years with us, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.